7. This is automatic.
That's all you. Shut up.
Yeah, good play.
4 to 8.
Hey, yo, front him.
This isn't even my full repertoire.
4. 4-9. 12-8.
I Hey, you forward!
Oh! I got your help. Oh! Look up. I got you. Oh! You got me, son. Check it up.
Let's do this, fellas. Yeah.
Out. You go. Take it up top. 8, 9. Check here. 16. 10, 14. Get him. 11 to 6.
It's all good.
Hey!
It's all good.
12.
Oh, come on, man. That ain't right. Man.
Ball! Way to grab it!
Ah, you can't play with me. Eugene 6. He's open. I got him. Thank you. I got him. I got him. 10, 12. Hey, Samuel. Beast. 2, 4. You don't want that with me. 13.
I got it!
1-0.
Watch the screen!
Way to get it. Fire yourself. I got baseline. 2-0. 8 to 6.
Hey, yo, right here.
Get to him. 3-0.
Gotta be a playmaker, man.
Oh, there you go, baby. There you go. Come on.
You know what to do. You talked about it.
0-5. They don't want that small down to me. 7-0. Who's got ball? Get mine, get mine. Shut up.
It's over. I got it. That's you.
Call this fun.
That's all you.
9-0.
Get ready, get ready.
You can't play with me.
You know what to do.
10-0.
Come get it.
Good boy, good boy.
Don't worry about it. Keep shooting that.
Oh, sweat out here.
East. That's all you. Hey, you got him.
Back up. Hey, hands up. 3-10. 12-0.
I hear you.
7-5. Here we go. Check it. Hey, good board.
Let's go.
Knock it down. Okay. 13-0. 0-13. Who's that here? Don't let him get it. Way to grab it. Call it if you want. 0-14. Oh, and one. 14. I see him. I see him. Yeah, you can't guard me. Step out! Switch! Box out!
And it goes in. Wait. Shot block.
Screen coming!
Put it back up.
Whose bat is that?
Tip it.
42.
Get ready to run. Oh, come on, man.
2 to 4.
You got it. Stay.
Get ready to run. Oh, come on, man.
That's yo right here. Hey.
Give me that!
Switch.
Let's do it. Let's go. Bring it in.
Shot! 5 to 6. Hey, yo, what's the score?
It's all you!
Beating out here.
Give me that!
What's that? 7-5. 5-7. Screen. Put it back. Help.
Box out!
9-8.
What's the rule?
Check it. Back on top. There you go, that's all you.
I see him.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, who's watching?
3. Screen.
Play him tight!
8-5. Shot. Come Shoot that! Help. Here we go, all right.
Trey! Ball up! Hey, take it up! Don't let him shoot that!
Chris, good to see you.
MP coming through on the weekend? I love to see the grind. Let's scrimmage.
I'm in.
I got it!
Oh, yes, sir.
Stay there! Get on! Go over! Grab that board, baby, yeah! Hey, come around! Oh, where's the foul, Brad? Hey, yo, right here.
Oh, that's the win.
Yo, watch him! I'm coming. Hey, turn around, box out.
What's up with that?
Put it back up. Ball! Hey, yo, help! Keep taking that, James. Shut up! Help! Mismatch! Hey! I got it! Hey!
him shoot that!
Hey, let's go. Move around. What? Hey, yo, right here. I'm coming.
Go over there! Get board, get board, get board! Get through, get through! Come on, come on, come on!
Hey. I got it. I got it.
Get through that!
Get bored. Get bored.
Hey, good rebound.
Hey, come around. Come around. Take that.
Don't worry about it. Keep shooting that.
Hey, yo, right here.
Ball, pick up ball, ball!
Get mine. Get mine. Outside.
I got yours, I got yours!
Hey, go get him. Go get him.
I'm dropping buckets all day.
Hey, watch him. Watch him. Watch him.
Hey, you got ball, you got ball!
Hey.
No.
Over!
You have better today. Nice.
Chris.
Welcome in, MP. Got some other guys here who would love to test you and see if you could really hoop.
Let's go.
Check. Back door, back door.
Pressure him up! Pressure him up!
Hey, come around, come around.
I got you.
Hey, yo, 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 right here.
Help him out! Hey, get back! Don't blame it on that. We can't shoot. Are you serious? You were on me? Ball, come on! Get more, get more.
Shoot that. Hey.
7-4. Check.
You got him, you got him.
Whoa! Where you shoot that range, ball at? Man? Come back in here.
Ball, ball. Hey, go over there. Hey, go over.
No muscle. Too far for you. Yeah, that's how I that was going in. Hey, 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 help! Over!
Rebound. Come on.
Hey, what's the count?
Hey, let's go. Move around. Hey, yo, yo, yo. Right here.
Hey, good luck.
Help him out. Help him out. Yo, watch him.
Hey, don't worry, baby. Keep taking that.
Get him out. Get him out.
You got to be kidding. Short. What's up? What's up? Yikes. You missed badly. You want it? Try to come get it. Come on. Ah, I'm a beast out here.
Stay there.
Hey, oh, you just need to stay away.
Oh, hit that. Hey. Come out. Let's not top him. Yo, watch it. Watch it. Oh, box out. Box out.
Hey, that's a -1 with that miss.
Ball. All right, help. Stay on him.
You can't rain. You got lucky
can't
on
shoot.
that one.
Hey, yo, yo, yo. Right here. Yo, watch him. Your boy.
How you come out here throwing an air ball? Yo, you need to practice on your shooting.
Bust that. Hey, young man. Hey, get taking that, Cole. Get mine. You got him. Hey, back out, back out.
Don't blame it on that win. You can't shoot.
Hey, come around, come around. Hey. Stay on him. Ball. Hand it.
Good job today. That's what it takes to be...
Zero to 6.
Coach, what's up?
MP is here. You know it's time to get locked in.
Hey, let's go. Move around.
Oh, that's too easy. Oh, that slipped out of my hand. Can't give me that one. Give me that.
What?
No. I mean, come on, yo. Yeah, that's my spot. Oh. Yeah, that's right. Don't give me those. Oh, what? Oh, take over. Win. Oh, from downtown. Oh. Oh, that looks good.
Wherever you shooting at?
My game is gold right here. Give me a break. What happened? Oh, what happened?
Great work today, MP. Way to shoot that ball.
Thanks for pushing me, man.
I see we're at the street ball courts.
Yeah, and there are 3 total street ball courts.
What's going on, dude? Just getting it in. I just got like fucking almost 13,000 VC from doing some street ball games and did a couple of training exercises. I hit 78 overall. I got my drive and dunk up to a 80 and my 3-point shot. Try to play a season game.
All right, baby. Let's get down.
$3,899. I only gained like 3 hours this morning. That's alright. We'll get there. Savvy, what's going on?
It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And giving us the rundown from the sideline, David Aldridge. Now that we have a second, let's take a quick peek at the rebounding numbers for the last handful of seasons. For Wendell Carter,
It's a concerning trend for him. Whether he's lost some strength or just isn't putting in as much effort on the glass as he used to, he's not rebounding nearly as effectively anymore. And that's something that needs to change.
And checking out Utah's opening lineup, the guard pair.
Yeah, I know.
It's George and Sexton.
Every once in
The
a while,
pairing
I
up
get
front,
a day where
it'll
it
be
doesn't jump
Collins
at
and
all, or I
Kessler.
only gain a
And
few
it's
hours,
Haynes
and
in
then
at
I'll
the
wake
small
up the
forward.
next
And
day
for
or two, and I'll
Orlando,
gain like 30
Wagner
or
and
40.
Banchero are the forwards. Black is out there with Cole Anthony.
Nice.
And it's Bitadze in at the 5.
Yeah,
and
I
Greg, when you're
crashed for a
facing
few
the front of
hours
a back-to-back,
after work earlier,
how
too.
much does that affect you as
It
a
was
player?
hot today.
Before and after the
I was
game,
not having a
for
good time
sure,
at work.
it's on your mind. But once the whistle blows,
the
you have
weekend's
to
over.
live in the moment.
Thank
You
you.
can bet the
Home court
coaches
advantage. Let's
are
go.
very aware of it.
And the Jazz start out with the ball. And here's George. Haynes. Nice touch on the shot from close range.
And it's always nice to get the easy look inside for your first points of the game.
Banchero against Collins. Banchero, that's good.
The defense puts contact on Banchero inside, but he just bullies right through it.
Pass to Collins. It's deflected. It's stolen by Banchero. It's Wagner atop the key. Kessler with the rebound. And so Sexton will bring it up for Utah. Here's George. Back to Sexton. No good on the 3. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Here's Banchero. Drops in the tray. Banchero's got 5 points so far.
And this is the type of go-to scorer this team wants Banchero to be. They love his confidence.
George passes to Sexton. High post, Kessler. Back to Sexton. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. It's on Cole Anthony.
And really just led him to his sweet spot for that finish.
And he's got his first
Yeah,
chance
we're
at the
supposed to
line
have
here.
rain for the rest of the week. South Carolina has a hurricane that's hitting, I think. And we're going to be seeing a lot of the rain. It started to rain today at one point.
Great Colin Sexton, still so young. He entered the league when he was just 19.
Yeah, drafted back in 2018. Sexton has a few years left in his 20s, so you expect him to continue to expand his game and improve on both ends.
Now, here's Wagner. And we know he can score. He's averaging around 21.5 points a game. That one goes. Count it.
And the offense, I mean, 3 of 4, a solid start for this game.
Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. In the corner, Collins with it. Outside, George. And the 3-ball is good.
And developing that 3-ball shot, George is putting in the work now.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
I caught up with Coach Jamal Mosley. Now, I asked Coach about the defensive game plan tonight, and he said preventing easy buckets around the rim, and that starts with John Collins. He's a great interior scorer, especially when he gets ahead of steam, so we have to limit those opportunities. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, David. And the Jazz with possession here. After Paolo Banchero misses from long range. The tray. The rebound by Bitadze.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Now, here's Banchero. 5 points in the game.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Utah has gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Haynes passes to George. Here's Money. Clock at 6. High post, Kessler. Working on Black. Orlando trailing here. Anthony, the pass to Wagner. Orlando moving the ball around. Buries it from three-point range.
Part of the job description as a guard. But Anthony relishes the chance to get his teammates good looks.
Sexton kicks to Collins. Kessler setting the pick for Sexton. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Sexton's got 6.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And out of bounds as the Jazz gain possession. And now a chance to look here at the race for Rookie of the Year. Halfway through the season, these are the top rookies so far. Are you looking money? Well, he's shown he's a force as we move along in the meat of the season, sitting pretty at that #1 spot now, and it's his race to lose.
And this is just a special, special player. No question he should be favored for the Rookie of the Year award at this point.
I ditto all of that. I mean, it's taken him only about half a season to show that he's going to be one of the faces of the NBA for a long time to come, barring injury.
He's looking confident right from the opening tip.
The Magic trail by 3. Anthony kicks to Wagner. That shot off. Collins with some nice D.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
That's tipped, and that'll be Utah as it goes out of bounds. Jazz retain possession. Here's Collins. Still without a basket. Kessler setting the pick for George. Pass to Kessler. Outside, Sexton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Goes up at the stripe.
You know, guys, you can tell he wants to contribute more, but his teammates have picked up the slack for him. That's what being on the team is all about.
Pulls up on the elbow. A putback, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Becoming a true force on the offensive glass. Love how hard Collins goes after those second chance opportunities.
Here's Black. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game.
Hopefully we'll make the playoffs, too.
No one near Banchero as he lets it go. The Magic again can't hit. Well, Greg, over the last few seasons, one area of consistency for the Jazz has been their rebounding.
Yeah, and they have some size, and they make controlling the boards
really
a focal point. When you're playing Utah, you better be ready to put a body on somebody.
And Jamal Mosley has called timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team.
And injuries hurt us.
And now, with this break, here are the premier glass cleaners among rookies over the course of the past month. Are you looking money? No doubt one of the most efficient rebounders in the game.
And every team in the league needs a guy who can go and get. I mean, his great work on the boards certainly endear him to the coaching staff.
Well, I tell you what, he just creates so many second chance opportunities for his team when he's on the floor. I mean, last month was a huge one for him. It'll be interesting to see if he can keep it going.
Now here's Anthony. In the game against Toronto. Very impressive. Will it go? Sinks the three-pointer.
You just know from a very young age, Cole Anthony's been perfecting that three-point shot. Maybe like his dad. His dad was kind of a pedestrian three-point shooter.
Here's George. He's got 5. Now Sexton makes it off the glass. Sexton's got 8 points.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Out to Anthony. Banchero outside. And a miss there on the triple.
Hey, I think that green light they'd given him early should probably go red now. I mean, he needs to get some other folks involved.
Pass to Collins. Here's Kessler. Sexton with it. Defended now by Wagner. The open look here for Sexton. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. And now an 8-point Utah lead. Banchero outside. Wagner from long range. Collins grabs the miss. Collins has got 4 rebounds in this game.
It has not been his game so far. I mean, he's trying his best, giving great effort, but little has gone his way.
To the inside. Pass to Money. Outside, Sexton. Shoots over Wagner. And Colin Sexton again. 12 points for him.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that.
Connects from three-point range.
And this is something Banchero continues to hone, wanting to become a dangerous threat from deep.
So Utah going with an almost entirely new group here. Filipowski, he's checked in for Walker Kessler. Lowry Marketing comes in for John Collins. Clarkson, he's checked in for Colin Sexton. And it's Collier in for Keontae George. Pass to Money. And he banks in the layup. And the Jazz lead by 9.
And I like that they're not settling. Getting the ball on the interior, 8 of their last 10 coming that way.
Sometimes you just got to man up and take a tough foul in order to stop these free runs to the rim.
Here's Wagner. Here's De Silva. Offline with his 3.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone. Really playing with a lot of energy here at the start.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
Harris is checked in for the Magic. Clark, what do you think about the Orlando Magic? Winning 47 games last season. Their most in over a decade.
Boy, I love the core of this group in Orlando, Kevin. The development of their young guys, Paolo Banchero and Franz Wagner, and the rest of those guys already starting to pay dividends. They could be a force for a while. These young guys are only going to get better.
And Orlando making a change here. Houston's checked in. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. Here's De Silva. He's covered by Haynes, and the basket is good. Wagner's got his second bucket of the night.
The coaching staff encouraging Wagner to take these quick hitting shots. They think it helps his confidence moving forward.
Pass to Money. Here's Collier. Fires from deep. The shot, no good. The Magic trail by 9. To the middle. Kicks it out to Wagner. Wagner with a screen for Wagner. Takes the 13-footer, and yes, it's good. Wagner's got 6.
You like to see that from Wagner. I mean, as he continues to develop his mid-range game, I think we'll see more and more of that.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Well, guys, Money in the last outing against the Heat was outstanding. He scored 31 points, and per usual, he was a monster on the glass, picking up pretty much every board that came his way. And those are big numbers he put up. Hard to match. But he'll be aiming high again tonight. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
Yeah, you know, every night's different. They may try to double him. It might force him to adjust or force him to make plays with the pass instead. We'll see.
To the paint, here's Haynes. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. You know, Greg, thinking back to the glory days in Utah, they went to back-to-back finals in 97 and 98.
Unfortunately, though, Kevin, that Stockton-Malone era, they just couldn't overcome the dynastic Bulls. The Jazz still searching for that first NBA title.
Now, here's Banchero. He's got 8. Clark, I know you'd agree, Paolo Banchero has certainly lived up to the hype, being a #1 overall pick.
Yeah, you know, I loved him when he was in college. Loved his size, his athleticism, his IQ, his tenacity. I mean, I don't think there's anything on the floor that he can't do.
Oh, jeez.
That free throw, good from Banchero. From Rookie of the Year in 2023 to an All-Star Greg in 2024. Paulo Banchero.
And, Kevin, that really says it all, doesn't it? Few players hit the ground running like Banchero has. Becoming an elite competitor, people fear almost instant.
That one goes in.
Oh, slick move by Clarkson, getting around that inside contact to finish the shot.
Here's Banchero. Utah with the rebound. They come in fresh off a win against the Heat.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
Well, you know, it takes character, poise, toughness to win on the road, and that's exactly what they showed last game.
Lob pass to Wagner. And finished off by Wagner.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop.
Tell you what, you wouldn't know they're the team trailing when they're able to pull off plays like that.
Colin Sexton, you can tell he's feeling it tonight, and guys has been the driving force for the Jazz. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one.
I hate when they give me these.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Jazz.
Everything working for them inside so far, guys. Tons of high-quality shots that they're knocking down inside.
And also, they're doing something you don't see as much anymore, and that is converting time and time again from the mid-range.
They've got Corey Joseph. Wagner is out there with Wendell Carter. Then there's Banchero. And it's De Silva in at the 2 spot. This is out there for Orlando. Now Joseph, after Lowry Markin, misses from long range. Stolen away. Here's Filipowski. Hasn't made one yet. Pass to Money. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
For Utah, they have been on target from the free throw line. They're 5 of 5 in that department.
And they've shot the ball well this season in terms of their attempts, 81%.
You know, their percentages dropped off just a little bit compared to last year, guys, but it's not a huge drop-off, so no major concern.
And here's Joseph for 3. The Magic again can't hit. Jazz leading by 8. Haynes passes to Sexton. Here's Collier. Pass to Markkanen. Shot clock at 6. Here's Collier. And it's off from three-point range. And here's Banchero. He'll bring it up for the Orlando Magic. Next up for them, the Knicks, a road game in New York. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. From 15 feet away, good. Banchero's got 12.
And Banchero is putting it all together, capable of scoring from all 3 levels.
Sexton, the pass to Filipowski. Good on the shot. And the Jazz lead by 8.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Banchero, a screen for Joseph. Looking for Banchero and gets it there.
Oh, love that. Banchero moves so well with and without the ball.
Utah leading by 6. Outside, Markkanen. Here's Money. He's covered by Banchero. Markkanen against Wagner. Markkanen off the pick from Haynes. Good on the bucket.
Yes. You cannot give Markkanen room to shoot from the mid-range. I mean, he's capable of dropping these in bunches.
Joseph, the pass to Carter. Carter sets the pick for Banchero. Driving inside. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story? Going with an almost entirely new group here. Goga Bitadze's checked in for Wendell Carter. Wagner comes in for Paolo Banchero. Black's checked in for Howard. And Anthony subbed in for Joseph. Outside Anthony. Here's Black. That 3 off the mark.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Haynes. A beautiful reverse layup. Money's got the lead up to 13 now for the Jazz.
Guys, I tell you what, feels like everything is coming easy to him. Just taking what he sees and capitalizing it.
Wagner kicks to Anthony. Can they get it? It's blocked. Clarkson outside. Buries it down low.
Fighting his way inside, Clarkson shows good body control.
The Magic shooting a mediocre 41% in this one. And Jordan Clarkson is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And Utah making a change here. Markkanen's checked in. .144 left to play here in the half. High arcing shot, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Lauri Markkanen.
No denying the future is certainly bright for Wagner. He's a superb scorer already who also is growing as a passer.
GA, when you look at the development of Franz Wagner, what now is the next step for him?
Kevin, for me, it's the three-point shooting, specifically becoming more efficient out there. And I also think he's going to have to become a better passer, ball mover. I got total confidence he'll get there because the rest of his game is complete.
Here's Money. He's got 13. 6 to shoot. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. The shot by Filipowski, no good. For the Orlando Magic, they come in off a good outing against the Raptors in Toronto.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
And it was funny, the road arena didn't bother them at all. I mean, they locked in, focused, and executed, and got it done.
And here's Anthony from the arc. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Anthony's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
Anthony against Clarkson. Larkin in a screen on Anthony. Clarkson for 3. The shot is good. And so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4.
You know, Clarkson really working on his range, and defenses better wise up to it.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Now here's Anthony. 8 points for him. Shoots over Clarkson. And the shot is good. Dropping in off the front of the rim. Anthony's got 10.
Wow, he was just wide open there. That's way too easy.
Clarkson for 3. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's the Utah Jazz. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. We come back right after this.
Hey there, everybody. With the All-Star break on the horizon, let's first have a look at the players vying for a spot in the three-point contest.
You gotta love All-Star Weekend, guys, especially when it comes to the three-point contest.
I think we should have a three-point contest right now. You and me, Shaq. Come on.
I don't even think you could beat Ernie.
Hey, easy. And switching gears now to that first half. What a difficult start for the Magic.
It's not a huge deficit on the boards, but enough to where they're giving away possessions, and that adds up, guys.
Yeah, if they're planning a comeback, better rebounding is where they need to start.
And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You know, Paolo Banchero, guys, has been exceptional.
And he's shown just how adept he can be at creating contact and then cashing in at the line.
Well, you know, in that first half, it was a common occurrence. He got to the stripe time and time again.
So on the floor for Utah, the pairing up front, it'll be Collins and Kessler. The guard pair, it's George and Sexton. And it's Haynes in at the three, the small forward. Pass to Collins. George looking around. From outside, off the mark. The Magic trail by 11. Banchero passes to Black. Outside Anthony. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. Here's Haynes, the big dunk at the end of the break.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Down low, here's Anthony. An easy 2 points on the layup. And that's 12 points for Cole Anthony.
Boy, he's really been dominant in this one. Unfortunately, he hasn't had much help.
Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. Kessler passes to Haynes. Pass to Collins. Shot from the wing. And here's George. Here's the three. Good on the triple. George has got 13 points.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
Like the pass to be Todson. And here's Wagner. He's covered by Haynes. And with that shot, the Jazz lead is cut down now to just 12 points with the basket from Wagner.
He's probably still here lurking.
Anthony against Sexton. Pass to Money. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
A super high percentage shot there. You just can't allow him to get that close.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, Kevin, last season the Magic extended Coach Jamal Mosley's contract through 2028. He said, it's not about me. I just want each one of these guys to reach their full potential. This game has been good to all of us. I want to be part of maximizing how great they can be on and off the court. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. And Will Hardy calls timeout here. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. And here we can check out the story for Cole Anthony.
And you can see the surge in his level of confidence lately just by looking at the true shooting percentage. It's been moving straight up in the past 5 games. I think he's feeling it.
Haynes, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it.
Oh, what a play!
No mercy shown to the rack there. Wagner with the filthy throwdown.
And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam King. In terms of defense, Greg, the Magic have taken some big steps forward.
Well, they really have. It was a focus for them last season, and it has paid off. They were the kind of team nobody wants to face, and it led to their first playoff berth since 2020.
And over the last few years, Clark, we have seen an explosion of talent from Canada.
Tell you what, you go back to the mid-2000s, Steve Nash is winning those back-to-back MVPs. That's certainly part of it, but I really think a generation of players picked up the game, seeing guys like Steve Nash, and then the influx of great Canadian collegiate players going on to NBA success has certainly continued to keep that pipeline going.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Shot by Collins, no good. The Magic trail by 13. A shot by Anthony. Nobody around. The three-pointer, no good. Jazz have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Outside for George. From the wing. Orlando grabs the miss. Bitadze's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. The Magic again can't hit. Jazz leading by 13. They push it up 4 on 3. Here's Kessler. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Jazz.
You know, all game long, they've imposed their will on the interior, scoring a lot of points in the painted area.
And on top of that, they've really been dialed in from deep, just dropping triple after triple.
Pass to Money. To the wing right side. Left side, Sexton. Banchero grabs the board. Banchero's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Here's Black. Pass to Bitadze. There's the triple. Hendricks pulls it in. Hendricks has got 4 rebounds now tonight.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
A nice shot by Black.
Great to see a young guy play that kind of cerebral game. Wagner sees a shooter and gets him set up nicely.
Sexton the pass to Hendricks. Kessler, screen on Wagner. Inside, cuts off the pass. Out to Anthony. Shoots the 3. Looks good. Is good. That's his 7th basket in 12 tries.
And this is someone that can really hurt you from long range. He did that to a degree in the first half, and he's doing it now.
Here's Sexton. And Sexton slams it in.
And there's no question Sexton can flat out score. I mean, he feels like he can get it done from anywhere.
Anthony in the corner. Good ball movement here by the Magic. Here's Banchero. And finished off by Banchero.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
Sexton the pass to Kessler. Kicks it out to Collins. No good with the triple. And Wagner's got the ball here for the Magic. Trailing here by 8.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
The Magic have been perfect so far from the free throw line.
17.
6 for 6.
Yeah.
They're taking me out. Better not let him come back, you fuckers. 29-29.
The Magic trail by 5. Bancaro is out there with Mo Wagner. Then it's Gary Harris. Then it's Wendell Carter. And it's De Silva in at the shooting guard position. That's who's out there for Orlando. Here's Sensabaugh. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Yeah,
it's
I don't
on
either,
Paolo
typically.
Bancaro. First one falls for him. The Magic making a switch here. Houston's checked in. And Utah with a change here, too. Sexton's checked in. Well, Orlando shooting straight 49% from the field. Here's Houston. Bancaro outside. Off target from outside. Utah leading by 6. Here's Haynes, and there's the drive. The shot's good on the assist by George. George has got his 3rd assist on the night. Orlando's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Here's Bancaro. Another miss by Orlando.
You know, brick after brick after brick. I mean, that's been the story for him this quarter. I mean, he's got to rein it in down the stretch here.
Ball's knocked loose. Here's Houston. Guarded by Haynes.
Get that double takeover.
Houston passes to Carter. Drains it from beyond the arc.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
It's good. Money's got 25 points.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Yeah, and they're really getting pummeled on points in the paint here.
Pass to Wagner. Here's De Silva. Carter down low, working on Collins. And the shot is good. The Utah lead has been cut down now to just 5 on the bucket from Carter. Outside, George.
Right.
Collins a screen on Wagner. Here's Sensabaugh. Now, here's Bancaro. He's guarded by Haynes. And it's Bancaro missing.
I wonder if switching baskets really threw him off. I mean, because he can't get anything to fall this heavy.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. Oh, and with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage, never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
I'm sure his teammates love having a guy like Collins on the receiving end of those alley-oops. As
really
fun an assist as you'll get.
Here are the Magic now. 7-point differential. Here's Houston. Pass to De Silva. Carter left side. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. And like a number of centers in today's NBA, Wendell Carter Jr. continues, Clark, to hone his three-point shooting.
Boy, I tell you what, Kevin, it's almost mandatory necessary for big guys nowadays to be able to knock down not only the mid-range jumper, but the three-point shot. Give credit to Carter Jr. for seeing this growing trend and then working to put it into his toolkit.
And the nature of the beast. Sexton is just constantly in attack mode, looking to make a play.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Bancaro passes to Carter. Stolen by Kessler. Down low. Back to Sexton. Outside, George. 5 to shoot. And Sexton is good for 3. Sexton's got 5 points in the quarter.
First 3 of the half, second of the game. Can he heat up?
There's the lob to Carter. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Always a threat to score. Banchero that time with a sweet find.
Outside, George. Off target from three-point range. The Magic trail by 8. Pass to Black. To the paint. Here's Wagner. And finished off by Wagner.
How about big Mo Wagner? Never waste an opportunity to throw it down, big fella.
Left side, George. Collins setting the pick for George. Hits the three-point bomb.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
Banchero, and right away they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
He's putting on a commanding performance here. He's hit 2 3-pointers in each half now.
Pass to Collins. Sexton on the wing. Shot from 12. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Sexton's got 27 points.
You know, not bashful about positioning himself inside. Sexton knows he has what it takes to score from there.
Now, here's Wagner. Here's De Silva. Defended by Sexton. Carter against Kessler. Here's Black. Over George. Black, no good. Haynes passes to George. Here's Collins. Nice ball movement by Utah. Sexton on the wing. He's covered by Banchero.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And now a look at the upcoming schedule for the Utah Jazz. On Tuesday, they'll be taking on Clint Capella and the Atlanta Hawks. And then on Thursday, they'll take on Kevin Love and the Miami Heat.
And looking at the Suns matchup, it's going to be a battle for this group. You get the feeling they'll need to be at their sharpest if they want to come away with a victory.
Car take?
The first one falls for the Magic. Goga Bitadze comes in for Carter. And it's Franz Wagner in for Mo Wagner. Sexton with it. Pass to Kessler. Sexton with it. Three-pointer. Sinks the triple. Sexton's got 12 points in just the second half.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Never heard of that.
Wagner outside. Once again off the mark, Orlando.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
The Magic trail by 9 to the middle. Banchero passes to Black. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
The ability to pass like that will be a must as Banchero's career goes on.
Kessler is screen on Wagner. Pass to Kessler. Here's Money. Sexton for 3. Orlando grabs the miss. Banchero's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Wagner kicks to Banchero. Here's Black, defended by George. Black, no good.
Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
George, no good. And Wagner's got the ball here for the Magic. They trail by 7. Here's Black. Pass to Bitadze. No good on the triple.
That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you shouldn't miss.
And Kessler throws it down.
And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right.
Yes, indeedy. Well done.
And Jamal Mosley has called timeout. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. Anthony's checked in for the Magic. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
During that last break, I got a chance to hear what Jamal Mosley said to his team. He said, look, you guys are playing physical, and I like that, but it has to be under control. We've committed way too many fouls.
Yes.
We've allowed way too many foul shots.
I activated
Kevin?
my takeover,
Thank you, David.
and I haven't even
Oh,
scored.
nice to see a power forward like Collins
the ball,
throw it
rebounding.
down. We know he can hit a 3, but go with the easy hoop.
Killing it now.
Pass to Anthony. Fires the 3. Basket number 8 for him on 13 tries. That's 62% so far.
Another bomb for him right now. His three-point shooting might be the key to cutting that lead.
I don't think there's any question about it. I mean, as long as he keeps knocking them down, they might as well keep going back to the well. No reason to let it run dry. Keep firing that thing.
And he gets the bucket. And that's now 18 points from Keontae George.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Here's Banchero. That one doesn't go. Collins with some nice D. And it's Wagner with the rebound. The Magic trail by 10. To the inside. Nice D from Haynes.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
Back to Sexton. Over Anthony. Drains it from 17 feet out. Sexton's got 12 now in this quarter.
A dangerous scorer from mid-range. Sexton loves to take that shot when he gets it in rhythm.
And there's a whistle. That's going to go on Walker Kessler. That is his first foul of the game. 1:33 left in the fourth quarter. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And Banchero doesn't back down from anyone, which is why he's able to draw those fouls.
And he sinks the second.
Not nearly as productive a trip to the line as he'd have liked. They need all their free throws to go down at this point.
If they want to, they can milk the clock just a little bit here.
Yeah, that's the best option.
So good at getting to his spots and then cashing in, making the game look easy.
Here's Black, defended by George. Here's Banchero.
When Banchero gets in tight, that's how he likes to finish. No layups for this big guy. He's all about the finish.
Utah leading by 11.
And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be a nice win here for Utah.
And guys, the fast break was run, I thought, beautifully all night by these guys. I think that was a big part of their success.
Yeah, they definitely ran the break well. A big advantage in that category, and they continually put pressure on the defense.
And for the year now, they'll be tallying their 16th win.
And in a 2-game season series, you always want to take charge of game 1, and exactly what they're doing here tonight against the Magic.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for money.
Every time there was a big possession or a big play, he was a major contributor. Just a great all-around game.
Sexton's shot is good.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
No coverage that time. Banchero's got 34. And it's the Jazz's ball. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points.
That's the game.
And here's George.
He killed him. Love this. I hate those close games.
And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, gee, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.
They've had so many close games this season.
Good win. Let's keep it going.
I got a spot up shooter. Take over.
Yo, we got this. Don't worry. Hey, let's go. Move around.
Need some help?
I'll run this. I'll run this.
Get through.
what I want to see. You're like money in the bank.
Do a dunk, dude.
That's all day.
Why? Why would you do a hop step?
Come on, Em.
Yes, sir. That's the way I back up my game.
Nice shot.
He's too slow to keep up with me. Ah, come on, I cooked him.
Right.
Yes.
Yes, sir. That's the way I back up my game.
What's up, MP? Hottest team in the land coming through.
Alright, I might have one more game left in me, then I gotta call it a night. teammates keep knocking my excellent shots out. These fuckers.
The Jazz coming down the tunnel earlier, ready to do battle on their home court. Hello and welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports this Tuesday evening. In this game, we'll see the Utah Jazz against the Atlanta Hawks with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke. This is Brian Anderson, plus our reporter, Allie LaForce. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Lauri Markkanen.
And when you look at his offensive output over the past few years, it seems like other teams have figured him out and have his number now. He's having to put in a lot more effort on the offensive end, but without producing nearly the same results.
Now the opening lineup for Atlanta. Ricochet and Johnson, they're the forwards. Dyson Daniels out there with Trae Young. And it's a Kongwu in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the Jazz, George and Sexton in the backcourt. Collins and Kessler there in the middle. And it's Money in at the 3. You know, on paper, this looks like a lopsided matchup, but anything can happen in the NBA, Grant.
Yeah, that is the truth. I mean, that's why they play the games. One guy gets hot, a team gets cold. That's all it takes to swing the entire outcome of a game.
And it's going to be the Jazz off the tip. And you look at this rookie class. MP continues to scratch and claw, trying to cement his place as one of the best and brightest.
Yeah, and given how it's played out so far, it's looking like a major uphill climb to reach that goal. First-year guys can take a while to get used to the pace and physicality of the NBA. Even if he plays exceptionally well moving forward, the jury's still out on whether he can accomplish his goal. He almost brought the basket down on top of himself.
Oh, there's hang time, and then there's a time to hang. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Will Hardy gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. I asked him about how difficult it is to game plan for someone like Trae Young, and Coach said to me, I told our players to play up on him. The more he moves and runs around, the more likely he is to get into a rhythm, so we need to stay aggressive against him. Sounds like this might be a very physical game, guys.
Allie, thank you. Now here's a Kongwu in his last outing with 12 points. Here's Daniels. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. That's on Colin Sexton. Atlanta shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe. Doris, when we talk about home court advantages, the Jazz have amongst the best.
They do, B.A. You have to play at altitude. They're also a little bit isolated as well, so travel is hard. Let me tell you this, their fan base is loud, L-O-U-D.
Now here's Sexton. Playing Orlando, he was nearly unstoppable. Here's Collins. Outside for Sexton. The 3. He can't get it to go. On offense, here are the Hawks. It's a 3-point game. This game against Utah, the first time they've met this year.
Not exactly the biggest game on the season schedule, but both teams are capable of flashing serious potential.
We're seeing two teams that could be building more for the future, trying to instill a winning culture, and we'll see which team takes a step in that direction.
And the Jazz with possession here, following the score by Atlanta. Collins a screen. Clock at 6. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Well, when you talk about the most underrated players in the league, Doris, Sexton has to be in the conversation.
Well, let's begin with the fact that he's an absolutely fearless scorer, a tough competitor, an improved facilitator. There's grit, determination. He's willing to get into you defensively. He is somebody that will compete on the defensive end.
Now here's Young. We saw him with 29 points in his last game. Here's Ricochet. Takes the 3. The offensive rebound. Kongwu with the bucket.
Second chance points are always painful. have to make the effort to box out.
No doubt those extra possessions can really add up against you when you do not take care of the defensive glass.
Here's Kessler. After the Hawks picking up a basket just moments ago. Here's Money. And he buries his first look.
Well, that's not exactly the most solid screen you'll see, but it still works.
And so it's Young with it. He brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. They trail by 3. Their last game, a win against the Clippers, looking to carry it into this one.
And as a rule of thumb, the road can really test your team's depth. But they all stepped up and collectively produced a lot of points.
Well, how about the job they got from their bench? That productivity was a major part of the outcome.
Pass to Rizachet. Count it. And that shot gets him in the books. He's 1 for 3.
And there's the ability to finish for Rizachet. Nobody scares him at the rim.
Sexton looking around. Here's Money. And in that win against the Magic, he's another guy who really played well. Now Young. Pass to Rizachet. Fires the 3. He's off on that one.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Money. Pass to Collins. Rebounded by Johnson.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights that bucket is automatic.
Pass to Daniels. Up top Johnson. Now Young. Let's go with a 3. Connects from downtown. Young's gotten his second bucket on the night.
Yeah, Trae Young can change the course of a game with his outside shooting.
George outside. Sexton with it. Back to George. Shoots over Young. George's shot is off. Atlanta's gone 1 of 4 from deep. And Young, here we go. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It goes on Keontae George.
Give credit to Young's tenacity from the interior. Getting the D's attention right there.
The Hawks making a switch here. LeVert's checked in. Well, Grant, aside from making the East Finals in 2021, how would you assess Trae Young's teams?
Well, they're always solid offensive teams. But Trae is the type of player that you need to surround with defensive-minded guys. And he hasn't really had that.
Back to George. Collins with a screen on Young. George for 3. Gets the 3 to fall. George has got 6.
And there's a nice rhythm to his three-point shot. You know, George has a confident stroke.
Pass to Daniels. Here's Johnson. Lets the 3 fly. He drops it from range.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Now here's George. 6 points for him. Now here's Sexton for 3. And that's collected by Trae Young.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Doris, one thing you can say about Caris LeVert, he knows how to seize an opportunity.
And the thing about it, BA, is it doesn't matter if that opportunity comes when he's being a starter or when he's coming off the bench. His mindset is, my skill set is score, and that's exactly what I'm going to do.
Markkanen's checked in for Utah. Clarkson comes in for Sexton. Now here's Markkanen. Looking at his production, close to 12 points a game. Clarkson against LeVert. And it's Clarkson missing. Here's Atlanta with the ball. They're on an 11-3 run. And Young, here we go. Great start so far. 3 of 3 in this one.
A high degree of difficulty on that hoop. Trae with some tough points.
Jazz trail by 5. George with it. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against the Magic in Orlando.
It wasn't just the scoring. He got others involved, too.
Now here's Clarkson. The three is up. He can't get that one to fall. The Hawks lead by 5. High post Young. He's got 9. Shoots over George. And the Hawks tack on 2 more.
He's putting on a show this quarter, and the team's feeding off his energy.
Now here's George. 6 points for him. Pass to Money. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Money's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
A growing aspect of George's game. He's working to become a strong facilitator.
Down low. Powered down after the assist led him to the lane.
Ooh, putting on a show for the fans. Going up for the graceful reverse.
Oh, that had a little extra sauce on it, Grant. Off the left rim and out. Jazz trail by 7. Here's Money. He's been a big scorer for this offense, averaging around 20 points a game. Markkanen, pass to Money. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's the 3. Atlanta with the rebound.
Come on, dude.
Young's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Daniels. Outside Johnson. Now Young. He's covered by Clarkson. Young inside. Ooh, he's locked in. Dreams his 5th shot in as many attempts.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Here's Money. Tipped. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
With the game on the line, Ice Trey is dangerous, man. Young said, I've been owning the moment my whole life. That's what I do. I work too hard to be afraid of the moment. Brian?
Well, Allie, it definitely shows in his play. It's great stuff there. Thank you. Shot clock at 5.
Feel it. Oh, wow.
Here's LeVert. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. And out of bounds. Atlanta will have it.
Kessler.
And as teams are grinding through their schedules, let's see how it's going out east. You look at Atlanta, they're in 5th place, right in the middle of the conference. Still time to improve that positioning.
Well, right now for the Hawks, you have to acknowledge that they've really hung tough this season, avoiding a lot of the bumps in the road that other contenders have gone through.
A resiliency has been crucial for this team. Anytime it looks like they may start to drag a little bit, they've picked it back up and stayed in the hunt.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Here's Collier, guarded by Young. Shot's good by Collier.
This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
And Young has got the ball here for the Hawks. They've got a 9-point lead. Screen by Capella. The 3. They get it back. It's LeVert on the wing. Sinks the tray.
And they're behind right now because they're failing to play quality defense. It's that simple.
To the inside. Money. And the shot's good. Money's got 8.
Woo, he's piping hot. 4 for 4 from the field. No one can guard him out there.
Over the last few years, Atlanta struggled defensively, Grant.
Yeah, the Hawks haven't been better than 20th in defensive rating since 2017. They've had some great offensive teams during that time, but their defense has held them back. They're playing with a lot of energy tonight. We can see that in their dominance on the glass.
Here's Collier. He's guarded by man. And that's good. Collier for 3. He's got 5.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
And that one's good. Young.
Well, the advantage they have right now is largely based on his play. What an outstanding night.
Markkanen outside. Capella with a rebound. Atlanta leading by 10. LeVert passes to Young. And here's LeVert. Outside Johnson. There's Young with the three. Outside for LeVert. Outside Young. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Another shot. And he lays it in.
Dude.
Young's got 20.
And early on, they've been on a tear. Just getting whatever they want offensively.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip. And guys are making their shots. That's critical.
It'll count. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks going into the break up 12.
Right.
They hold a real solid lead right now. Love their approach tonight. Time for a quick break. Then back to the action.
This is fucking ugly, dude.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. Boy, a very convincing performance so far from the Hawks.
Well, coming into tonight, maybe you thought they were going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Nope, that's not the case.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
On the floor for Atlanta, Clint Capella out there with George Niang. Then it's Terrence Mann, then it's Rizachet, and it's LeVert in at the one spot. Now here's Sexton. Here's the pick. Launches a three. The rebound by Atlanta. Capella's got 4 rebounds now.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
And about a minute gone in the second quarter. And Rizachet, the bucket, on the assist by Capella. Rizachet's got his second basket of the night. To the paint. And that one is hammered home.
What an excellent post-entry pass. Good things happen when you make that next look.
The Hawks lead by 14. Niang a screen from downtown. And it's Rizachet with a three. Rizachet's got 5 points in the quarter.
Yeah, get used to seeing that. Rizachet will be nailing threes for many years to come. He is torching a defense that simply has no answers for him.
The Hawks have gone 3 of 3 to begin the second. And here's LeVert. A 14-point game for him in the win against the Clippers. To the right side, here's Niang. Three-pointer, no good. Jazz trail by 15. Here's Filipowski. And that's good.
Yes.
His first bucket of the game.
All right, come on.
Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Here's Rizachet. Got a hand on it. Pass to Sexton. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Driving in. Fires from deep. Capella with a rebound.
Get a shot.
Capella's got 5 rebounds tonight.
He'd be the only one scoring.
LeVert right side. Here's Rizachet. Fires for 3. Utah grabs the miss.
I'll tell you, it has not been this guy's best night, but the teammates have been there to pick up the slack. Love it.
On the wing, Sexton. He's guarded by Mann, and he gets the bucket.
Well, Sexton showing that he's more than just a jump shooter. Very comfortable on the interior against size.
You know, Grant, looking at the career of Colin Sexton, he had a huge third season, averaged 24 a game.
Yeah, B.A., and unfortunately, Colin hurt his knee early during his 4th year. Had season-ending surgery, but we've seen Sexton make a full comeback and just a dynamic scoring guard. Great teamwork on that drive, punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
There's a screen, and here's LeVert for 3. Atlanta again missing.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself. Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. Atlanta leading by 7. to win the cold spell. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Well, Grant, we know non-shooting big men can clog the paint.
That was good.
We got this.
6-point game. 3. Oh.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. And we've got a timeout called by Will Hardy. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. 1:14 left in the first half of this game. Pass to Daniels. And here's a Kongwu. Here's Rizachet. He had a 24-point outing in their last game against the Clippers.
Well, after hitting 0 from distance in the first, that's his second make this quarter.
Here's Money. And he dunks it down.
It's not just the decision-making, it's the ability to put the pass where it needs to be, when it needs to be there. Mr. Markkanen, well done, sir.
43 seconds left to play in the first half. Pass to Daniels. Now Young. Clock at 4. Shoots over Collier. And Young gets it to go. Young's got 9 points in the quarter.
Boy, it seems like every shot he puts up, it's going in. This guy is hot. Hot.
Clarkson outside. No good with a layup. Young looking for an opening. The 3 from Rizachet. Another 3 for Atlanta.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
A big-time effort for Trae Young, providing a lot of energy for the Hawks. A tremendous offensive output. He's got 29 tonight.
Watch these guys from now into the contest. I bet they throw down some crazy in-game dunks that you've never seen before.
I feel like they've... And now how about those first 2 quarters of play? Just a dominating performance for the Hawks.
They have...
And that is going to do...
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. We're seeing a tremendous game from Trae Young.
He was getting into the lane easily that first half. Just relentless.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far the defense has not been able to counter it.
Collins and Kessler there in the middle. George and Sexton in the backcourt. And it's Money in at the small forward position. That's the group for Utah right now. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, Money in the last outing against the Magic was tremendous. He contributed 31 points, and he was his usual self on the glass, piling up the rebounds. A virtuoso performance that will be remembered for a very long time. Brian?
Okay, Allie, thanks. Well, that was an incredible night for him. They rode him to that win.
And he was more than happy to carry them, B.A. He might still be feeding off that performance heading into this one.
Well, there's no doubt. He certainly looked like he was enjoying himself in that last game. He had his offense flowing.
Rebounded by Johnson.
I'll tell you, this guy is doing absolutely everything he can to get himself going, but the team is struggling because he's struggling.
In transition, here come the Jazz.
Smart. Get out in front. Finish the break with authority.
I don't think anyone was catching him on that play. That is unbelievable.
Johnson a screen on Sexton. Daniels passes to Okongwu. The shot misses. Good D by Kessler. Here's Money. Give him 20. Pass to Sexton. Collins outside. Back to Sexton. From the arc. Oh, and it's Collins. That time on the assist by Sexton. Collins has got 16 points.
John Collins has such a good feel for when to fire off the catch.
Young, the pass to Daniels. Here's Rizachet. He's got 13. Count the basket.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
They're being put to the test, and he's doing everything he can to keep them in this game.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Pass to Daniels. Here's Rizachet. Here's Daniels. Checking his stats, he's scoring around 9.5 points per game. And that one's good. Young.
Well, you love that they've been able to rely on him time and time again. You love the effort here late.
To the middle. Here's Money. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
I'll tell you, what a night. He has been efficient. He's been strong. Unfortunately, they're still fighting an uphill battle.
Grant, a big reason for Utah to be excited about the future. Their young head coach, Will Hardy.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, he's had this team competitive after trading away both Mitchell and Gobert. And I love how Hardy has developed guys like Lauri Markkanen.
And it's blocked by Kessler. 5 on the clock. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Young. And let's take a look now at some numbers for Onyeka Okongwu.
He's been really dialed in from deep during these last 5 games. Looking assertive and in control every time he rises up to shoot from beyond the three-point line. And it's been fun to watch.
A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Outside Sexton. Inside. Money. Pass to Sexton. Offline with a 3. Atlanta leading by 10. Pass to Young. From behind the arc. Okongwu, no good.
Aggressive mindset, but the defender just as determined to send him away empty-handed.
The lead now in single digits. Money's got 9 points now in the second half.
This run has been fueled by their Matador defense.
Here's Rizachet. 13 feet out. Sexton grabs the board. Pass to George. Back to Sexton. There's the 3. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. George has got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Here's Daniels. Back to Young. Okongwu, a screen on George. There's Young with the 3, and Atlanta misses again.
And he's having an ugly quarter from the field. It seems really frustrated.
Pass to George. And here's Collins. Here's Money. He's got 27. Collins. Second chance shot. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
Terrific energy at both ends to sustain this run.
They found their composure on both ends of the floor, and that is what triggered this run.
Now here's Okongwu. Daniels passes to Young. Ooh, nothing falling for them right now.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
Now Sexton. He's got 9. George, no good. Here's Daniels. Check by Sexton. Daniels, that one's true.
So strong at the rim. That'll serve Daniels well here in this league.
And so George will bring it up for Utah. They'll be hosting Miami for their next game. That'll be the second of a 2-game stretch at home.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Atlanta.
Well, they have owned the offensive perimeter throughout this game, finding lots of openings and turning them into big shots.
The other thing that's been impressive is really just relentless driving the basketball. Doesn't matter if the defense is there, they are challenging them and getting it done.
Pass to Rizachet. Fires, high post. Collins with the rebound.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
They set the pick. Sexton goes in. Over Levert. Sexton, that's good. Sexton's got 11.
Well, speed is such an important weapon for Colin Sexton, and he gets to the mid-range game. Nice.
Here's Rizachet. 15 points in the game. Sends it home from three-point land.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they've just got burned.
Rebounded by Johnson. Johnson's got his 4th rebound in this one. All right, on the line, we've got our insider, Shams Charania. What do you have for us, Shams?
Well, guys, in a year with no consensus #1 overall pick, Zachary Rizachet out of France, maybe not a surefire star, but certainly a player with a lot of talent, a 3-and-D prospect with the prototype length and size. The Hawks saw him as a plug-and-play addition to their roster. He should be making an instant impact, guys.
Absolutely. All right, Shams, thank you. Good stuff.
Colin Sexton has proven to be a very capable three-point shooter. Boy, you better be there to contest.
Looking to get it going. It's hauled in by Sensabaugh.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Dude, what is going on?
Atlanta's gone 2 of 6 from downtown here in the second half. The 3 from Rizachet. Utah grabs the miss.
At some point, you need to know when to stop shooting. Just too many misses piling up for him.
Pass to Sexton. Here's Hendricks. Puts up a deep 3. That one no good.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
Rizachet, no good.
He started out strong. 3 threes in the first half, but the long ball has disappeared on him since.
Money.
Oh, what are you doing, dude?
Here's Collins. Oh, that's his 8th make of the game. He's only missed 4 so far.
Well, tremendous scorers want to attack the offensive window because it's easy opportunities typically.
Got the lead.
Pass to Rizachet. Okongwu against Collins. Okongwu, the pass to man. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Sexton with it. He's got 14. Collins outside. Here's Money. Up and in on the layup. And it's a 3-point Jazz lead. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Jazz.
I mean, those swats, they can get into your head, make you think twice about shooting it. So it's about more than just those block numbers.
Something else that they've had working for them.
Oh, don't take me out.
Both teams making some changes here. That's good for Markkanen.
And guys, Markkanen, there's no question about his offensive talent. His skill set is the perfect match for the way the game is played today.
On the floor for Atlanta. George Niang out there with Clint Capella. Then it's Karis LeVert. Then it's Terrence Mann. And it's Krejci in at the shooting guard position. On the wing man. It's guarded by Markkanen. Shoots from 12. Here's Capella. Pass to Krejci. Here's Niang. Pure from three-point range.
And defensively, how do you leave them that open in crunch time?
Here's Collier. Markkanen sets a screen. The three is up. The rebound by the Hawks. Capella's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Pass to LeVert. Puts up a three. Another three for Atlanta.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
Utah leading. Here's Collier. Here's Money. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Here's LeVert. No good. That would have tied it. LeVert's gone 3 of 9 shooting. Here's Money. Here's Collier. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Right.
And the Jazz lead by 4.
It's winning time, and that's a winning play.
LeVert passes to Krejci. Outside for LeVert. Three-pointer. Kessler with a rebound. Kessler's got 9 rebounds now. Here's Money for 3. Collier. The rebound by Krejci. Pass to LeVert. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Oh, the teardrop falls in. LeVert's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Now, this is yet another example of the growth of Karis LeVert. You almost have to have that floater game in your arsenal.
Here's Filipowski. To the middle. Here's Collier. There's a screen. Jacks up a 3. The rebound by Krejci. Atlanta's gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. Man, the pass to LeVert. Shoots over Collier. Shot is good. Off the back rim and in. It's all knotted up.
Well, Karis LeVert, a very confident offensive player. Doesn't matter what location of the floor, he's thinking put it in the basket.
Dude.
Money misses. And it's Atlanta's
man, I
ball.
really gotta make my layup better.
A big stretch here going. 10-2. Man, the pass to LeVert. To take the lead. Utah grabs the miss. Here's Money. Pass to Collier. Down low. And finished off by Kessler.
You can tell how much confidence Walker Kessler has as the roll man, ready to catch and score.
The Hawks have gotten 4 of 9 shots to go in during this fourth quarter. Here's LeVert. Ooh, Kessler with the block. 3 on 3. Here's Collier. Hey, rejected by Capella.
Yeah, great timing on the denial by Capella. Able to get a piece of the ball on that one. That's just perfect execution. Nice job hustling, and as a result, he gets rewarded with the bucket.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
Both teams will make substitutions. George finds Sexton. The 11-footer. Count it. That's his 6th field goal in 12 tries.
Looks like he's shooting with a lot more confidence here in the second half.
And so it's Young with it. He brings it up for the Hawks. To take the lead. Utah grabs the miss. Collins has got 9 rebounds now. Here's Money. Pass to Sexton. Shot clock at 6. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here.
The defense had him confused early on, but he's responded in the second half with some assertive play.
Well, Colin Sexton, I mean, great athleticism, unbelievable quickness, but there is an intensity that pours off this guy nightly that you have to admire.
Johnson a screen on George. George against Young. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
And Trae Young's attitude on the floor is so striking. He's got this unbreakable edge to him. He's super competitive and is ready to scrap with you.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
Now here's Sexton. To the paint. Here's Money. Oh, tried to dunk it home, but he drew the foul, and he'll go to the line.
Yeah, a strong move to the rack draws that foul.
And he makes a first.
Yeah, they've really made a concerted effort to get to the line here in the second half.
He's perfect from the line this time.
He's forcing the action now, finally getting to the charity stripe after no freebies in the first half.
Pass to Rizachet. Back to Young from deep.
Get that.
Look at Young making it look easy.
Coming down the stretch, they've leaned on the perimeter game.
Boy, the three-point arc has been a major factor in what they've done here tonight. You love the aggressiveness.
Here's Money. It's George on the wing. Fires the 3. Counted from distance.
What a versatile scorer Keontae George is. How about the range?
Hawks trail by 5. Left side Young. Fearless Trae Young.
Rising to the challenge. He's given them everything he's got.
Utah has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. To the inside. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
What vision, what feel by Keontae George.
Outside Johnson. Back to Young. Fearless from Young inside.
Hey, he's doing everything he can to keep them afloat.
Jazz leading by 3. George outside. Collins a screen. Lets it go from deep. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Rizachet. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It goes on Keontae George. And out on the wings, Zach Rizachet has so many things scouts are looking for these days.
Yeah, B.A., this guy has tremendous potential as a two-way threat. Great length, good athleticism, and his jump shot could be elite. Rizachet does things with the ball in his hands that not many of these rookies can do.
Outside Young. Drops in the 3. Young's got 44.
Well, they're not behind because of this guy. He is putting on a tremendous run.
Here's Money. Pass to Kessler. Here's Money. 6 on the shot clock. They set a pick. And here's Collins for 3. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep.
Boy, picking up where he left off. His second from distance this half, 5 overall.
And here's Young. This one for 3. Offensive board.
Simply put, a bad shot, guys. They all know they can get a better look than that.
Down low. Deflects the pass. Here's Daniels. George defending. And the Jazz pushing it up now. Here's Money. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. And Atlanta with possession here. 9-point game. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Most people think of Young as a perimeter player, but he has the courage and toughness to work inside.
And he makes both free throws. Utah leading by 7. Here's Money. Uses the glass on the layup. Money's got 40 points.
And trying to put the game away, he's been nails all evening.
And he hasn't forced much tonight. I love the efficiency he's giving to them.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It goes on Keontae George.
The more aggressive Young is, the better he plays, creating a trip to the line.
1:35 left in the fourth quarter here. Now George. Collins outside. Shoots a fadeaway. Okongwu with the rebound. Hawks trail by 7. Young with it. Oh, Kessler with the block.
This guy is a constant threat on the defensive end. Send it back, Walker.
And that was our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, bringing you the sauce. And 1:01 left in the game. Here's Money. Pass to Sexton. Launches it. That's miss number 7 out of 14 attempts. The 3 from Rizashay. Rebounded by the Jazz. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Here's Money. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. Money's got 42 in the game.
Looking to close things out. That might have been the nail in the coffin.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
Here's Okongwu. Cash. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Good on the first, and that increases the lead to 6. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. And that'll be Utah's ball as it goes out of bounds. Jazz able to keep possession. Here's Collins. And now we've got an intentional foul. So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so he drops them both, and it's an 8-point ball game. And we've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Young with it, and Kessler picks him up defensively.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
Right, he stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
George feels it out a bit.
Let's go.
So we see the Jazz get the win here. A clean win, and one where they clearly showed better energy.
Yes, so true. They put on a show here at home, and I really think they had that extra swagger and confidence, too.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, I'm Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
Good game, MP. Another day, another win. Good work.
Alright guys, I'm gonna call it a night there. Thanks to everyone who stopped in, Rocky, Sabby, appreciate you guys. Anyone else who slapped that like. I will catch you later.